The most asked question I get is what is the best tide to start with? But honestly, that's probably not the right question, you guys. The right question is who do you get it from? So let me explain, and I'm going to be completely honest with you because I started out in your boat, obviously. I just wanted to know what I should be taking. And then so the first company I ever used was Peptide Sciences, just because they came up a lot on Reddit, honestly. I had no idea what I was looking for. I just thought that they were expensive, and I assumed expensive equals top of the line. Yeah, so they actually ended up closing down, so that worked out great for me, obviously. But then I went to Straight Labs because I heard a guy on a podcast talking about them for like an hour, and he wasn't actively shilling them, so I figured he was pretty trustworthy, you know? And they were fine, no complaints, honestly. But after doing this for a little while, you start to realize that the company, it does matter more than the tide does. Because if your source is sketchy, the actual tide doesn't matter because it's not gonna work, right? So I started filtering for like three things. First, third-party testing. We all know this one, okay? You don't want in-house testing. You want to get the actual third-party testing with the COAs. Second, the owner has to be a real person who you can actually contact. I don't know why. I just like that. Like, for example, my mom the other day when she was ordering, she had some problem with the payment, and I didn't even know she did this, by the way, but I got a text from Jack, the owner of Disguised Research, the company that I use, and he was like, hey, your mom's really nice, by the way. And I was like, this is really embarrassing. But he got on a phone call with her, so he's a legit person. And then third is going to be fair price, because some of the companies are charging double for the same product. All the products come from the same place, right? So I already alluded to this, but the company I ended up with was Disguised Research. The owner I literally hopped on a phone call with all the time, even just the other day, because I have a lot of these Tide companies trying to poach me to do affiliate with them, and I just wanted to know more. I was like, Jack, we need to talk, bro, for my best interest, obviously, but I was like, why should I stay with you guys? And let me just say, they have 5-year plans for the business, which says to me they are not flipping and they are not running. They're actually announcing something pretty cool pretty soon, but now they are doing 7 times testing on every batch. That is sterility, endotoxin, heavy metals, purity, literally all of it, and they are constantly upgraded. They just upgraded their site recently because that's what they're doing. They're investing back into the business. They ship out of Sacramento, which means it's domestic, so it's not coming through customs from, I don't know, who knows where. And the biggest trust signal for me, I gave this stuff to my mom. I already alluded to that, okay? If I'm willing to give it to my mom, that's kind of the highest bar I have, right? She also used code KALE, by the way, so maybe you should too. Link tree in bio.